Do you like California? Do you like hotels? Well, then this song is for you. This is Hotel California, but seriously, this song is awesome, and we're going to learn it right now. It's an advanced song. It's a very advanced song. It's weird because the picking pattern changes every freaking chord. So, good job, Eagles. You stumped everyone, except for us, because we're going to learn it. Okay, let's start with the intro/verse. First chord, you guessed it, E minor. I'm going to play the picking pattern. Capo's on the 7th fret. Goes like this. Okay, so if you couldn't see my hand, which you probably couldn't, I'm going to screw it over. And what we've got here is we've got a full strum. And then you can see on your tablature there, your music, which way that I do the picking. I suggest doing it that way because it makes everything land back on like a down pick on the beginning of each chord. So here's what I mean by that. Watch my hand. And then you switch to the next chord. So what I'm doing is strumming down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, and then down, down. Now the last two notes of this part, after you've done, we're talking about the da, da. What you do is you take your third finger off, and you're going to hit the open G string, and then you're going to use your third finger to place on the 2nd fret of that G string. So it's, and of course you're hitting the open B string together with that third finger. And you're going to keep this third finger there. It's going to be an anchor finger into the next chord. Okay? So the next chord is B7, B dominant 7. So this anchor finger is already here. This 2nd finger, by the way, stays here too. Okay? So you've got your 2nd finger here. Then you just add your 1st finger on the 1st fret of the old thingamajigger of the D string, and 4th finger up here. The chord's right there. So this next part goes as follows. I'll play it again slow. So I'm going down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. The picking's right there. The string's right there on the tab. I'm mostly helping you with transitions here. Then the next chord and the next part is so how I pick that is, again, on your paper. Let me play it slow. Those last 3 notes, I take my 3rd finger off that D chord, the D suspended 2nd chord, because I'm going to need an open B string. And as I take this finger off, this 3rd finger, I'm reaching to my next chord. Watch. See me reaching? Bam! To this next part of the song. 2nd finger on the 4th fret of the A string, and 3rd finger on the 5th fret of the D string. Then it goes like this. Okay, so the picking, again, slow. So I'm going down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. I'm ending on an up pick. Then we come to our old C chord here. This one's fun. So the picking's there, but let me just share with you what I do. If you're doing this song, you probably have done a hammer-on before. It's just an open D-string hammer-on to 2nd fret. Then it comes to this G chord. This is the one of all the ones. Here's how I do it. I'm in this C chord, right? And then I don't want to like just jump to a G and have all like my fingers hammer on and make noise and muddy noise in the low end. So I just put this one on first. And then when I come to this first finger, then I add my 2nd finger. Okay, so I add this one, and then that one, so I don't have all this chaos. And then, after you've got that G chord, you come to this A minor chord. It's just crazy because the picking pattern changes every chord. So this is how this one goes. So the picking pattern's there, self-explanatory, but just make sure you take this first finger off on that last bit. I'll play it again slow for you. Coming to this B chord. So slow. So I'm going down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Alternate pick here, guys, whenever you can. I mean, I think it makes most sense. If you're doing like all down picks, don't do that. Awesome, so that's the verse. You can play that same picking pattern for, well, that's the intro. You can play the same picking pattern for the verse. And now we are going to talk about the chorus. We're just basically on this song going to go over the verse and the chorus. The chorus is cool. It's just strumming. Honestly, if you just want to sing to it and the picking that we just did is kind of crazy, just strum and sing along. Sweet. So the chorus starts out on a C chord, and the strumming is this. This is the strumming pattern for the first chord. So down, down, up, 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 down, miss, down, down. Again. Down, down, up, 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 down, miss, down, down. Now why am I missing? Because I want to keep a beat. I never am like, when I'm strumming, I'm never like down, robot, okay? I usually keep like a small rhythm going. Guys, we're percussionists too, okay? Not just drummers. Bam. So that's the first part. Then it goes to this G chord. And how I strum that is down, up, down, up, 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 down, miss, down. Again, down, up, 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 down, miss, down. Then we come to this fancy B7 chord that everyone hates. And here's a strumming pattern. And what I'm doing here is I'm going down, 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 up, up, down, miss, down. Again, down, down, up, down, miss, down. And the last little chord, the bass, I think, in the song does like an ascending bass line, and so we added it into the guitar here. It goes like this. By the way, which direction you strum is on your paper. So we start in this E minor chord, and the whole time on your right hand, you're just 1 and 2 and down, down, up. And here's how it goes. You do that strumming pattern on E, then you take your second finger, take it off, and put it on the second fret of the low E. Then you take your pinky, while this third finger stays, take your pinky and you put it on the third fret of the low E. And then you come back down to a normal E minor chord again, but I'm not strumming the low E string. I want the bass line to go like this. Back into, okay, so on that last E minor chord, I'm not strumming that low E string. Okay, and that brings us back to step 1 again. Same strumming pattern. Except for here, we go to an A minor chord. And then, lastly, you go into this B7 chord. That's the verse, that's the intro, verse, chorus. If you have any questions, let me know. And this is going to be an awesome song to play.